Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with you again for another new inventory showcase video. This time, much different than what we've been doing in the past. I've mentioned on a couple of my previous videos, we got a lot of cool stuff right now kind of in the pipeline that we're working on. This being one of them. No, it's not a Land Cruiser. No, it's not an LX. It's not some kind of sports car. But it is a really cool car. I'm partial to these Sequoias. This is a 2018 TRD Sport 4-wheel drive premium package. These come set up a couple different ways. These TRD Sports, you can get them 2-wheel drive, you can get them without a premium package. I'll go over all that in just a minute. This is a really nice clean car I bought here locally. So it's been in Georgia since new, 100% rust free. The way it sits, other than the tires, the car is 100% stock. So this is how they look from Toyota when you bought this car new. This car has just over 149,000 miles on it. Again, one owner car, really good service history, been here in Georgia since new. And one thing I'm gonna start doing on these videos is mentioning the hardware that comes with it. I do have all the books for this car, owner's manual, etc. that came with the car. Also, this car does have 2 remote keys and 1 valet key, so that obviously will come with the car. And as always, we're going to start the video out kind of walking around it. I'm going to show off the monitors so that it will pass emissions in all 50 states, and then we'll do our normal thing. So, because I got dinner to be at. So here we are, 2018 TRD Sport 4-wheel drive premium package Sequoia. You can put the whole family plus another family in here, and full-size adults can sit in the 3rd row on these Sequoias, which is awesome. I've done it, and I'm 6'1", I can attest to that. So yeah, without further ado, so that I'm not wasting time like I normally do, let's check these monitors with the old trusty scanner here. And there you have it. We have all 9 monitors green and ready to test, and there is no data stored in the DTC, so no codes that have been erased where a problem hasn't been fixed, or pending codes where a code is present and a check engine light is going to come on at any point in time. So none of that to worry about on this car. Again, it will pass emissions in all 50 states. And there is the dash on a cold start. There are no lights on other than the headlight, fog light, seatbelt, blind spot monitor, and rear cross traffic alert light. There's your mileage, 149,076, and it's 46 degrees in my warehouse, which means it's going to be, I think it's like 24 degrees outside at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Georgia. What is going on? Not global warming. So while we're in here, I'll show off the LEDs. They all do work. This is the first year of the LED fog lights, headlights, and running lights, which is a nice addition to these Sequoias. Makes them look a lot more modern and not so dinosaurish like that. So without further ado, let's put my earmuffs on. Alright, so here we are outside with the Sequoia in the frigid temperatures. Excuse the camera there. Had to put my glove on. It's freezing out here, so we'll speed this up. So let's start under the hood. Sounds like a nice quiet 5.7. Everything looks nice back here. No corrosion to speak of. All of our fender jams look great. The hood bolts are stock and look great. A little bit of slight corrosion there on the battery terminals, but nothing that can't be cleaned, and I will probably go ahead and do that now that I saw that. Everything looks really nice and stock down in here, no damage. Our core support right here all looks really nice. All of this right here that tends to bend in accidents looks really nice. Bottom of the hood looks as it should. Alright, so I did have this front bumper painted, so it looks as good as new as used 150,000 miles is going to look. Looks really nice. No rock chips, no damage, no scratches, nothing to really worry about going on up here. Same thing under the headlights. We had those painted as well. They look great. Headlights are in fantastic condition. There's no chipping, no scratching, no fading, none of that going on. Everything looks really nice there. There's one little spot on this grill right here that was touched up. Very minor. Outside of that, the rest of it looks great. Same thing with our headlights over here. Everything looks really nice here. Under our headlights, these are two areas that get eaten up with rocks and whatnot. Those look really good. You're seeing a few spots along here. Those are all touch-up spots. Very minor and to be expected on a 150,000 mile car. One here, here. Couple right here, couple right up here, and I saw one right here. Very, very minor. Again, when you stand back, you don't really see anything. Hood's in great condition outside of that. We do have a little spot on our A-pillar right here. Back of the mirror, other than having a little wax left on it, it looks like. Looks great. There's a few little touch-up spots on it. That's what you're seeing there, those dots, but again, they have been touched up, and that mirror is black, and that is part of this package. So we do have a minor little scratch right here. There you go. There's a shot of it. A couple spots right there. And there's one here on the side of that fender. Outside of that, everything looks really good. Wheels are in good condition. There is a slight little curb mark right up there that we will make that be known. It does have a set of Cooper Discovery rugged Treks on it. They do ride very well, actually. I was going to replace the tires, but they're not super noisy, they're not cupped, and they do ride well, and they have plenty of life left, as you see. Side of the car, everything coming down here looks really nice. Got our black TRD Sport badging that all these cars will have. Really clean Sequoia here. Whoever owned this took very good care of it. Our wheel back here is in great shape. Same thing with the tire, very similar to the front. Let me walk back down this side, make sure I didn't miss any touch-up. Do have one little spot right here. And I see one right here. And that's about it. Our rail looks really nice up here. There's nothing going on up here. So this back bumper does have that going on. Has been touched up. It's not dented. It still has the original shape of the bumper. Just a minor little scrape right there. Standing back, it's pretty hard to see. But outside of that, the rest of the bumper is in great shape. Same thing with our liftgate. Liftgate's in really good condition. There's no dents, no major scratches, nothing like that going on, and of course it's locked. Everything looks great back here. Factory tow hitch, no rust. And get up under the back while I'm back here. I'll go from the other side where we have some light. Brand new spare, everything looks really nice under here, no rust or anything to talk about. And our striker, all of our bumper bolts, all those look great. Those are susceptible to rust. Minor wear right here on this plastic trim, very minor though. Our storage looks great, and I'm not going to take it out for time, but we have our jack and tools that are in there for the spare. Minor little scuffing going on right there, not anything major, that's just storage. The rest of the pillar right there looks nice. Got our power seat buttons. We'll operate that in a minute. Yeah, everything looks really good over here as well. Backs of our seats look nice. All of our plastics still intact. Let me show the rear seats before we fold them. And they don't look like they've had much use at all. Great shape, no issues to talk about. So we will fold those. And there you have it. You have all that cargo space now. So our power folding seats do work. There's a better shot of all the trim back here. Everything looks really nice back here. So one nice thing about these TRD Sports is that the power lift gate, which the button's usually right here, was not an option. And I say that's good because they can be problematic on these Sequoias, and you don't have an option for a power closing gate. So to me, that is a plus. So moving on here, great shot of the passenger side. This truck's in really, really good condition. I'm hoping, it is very cold out here, so I'm trying my best to take my time. But it is bitter cold, and I'm sorry if you live up north. Us southerners down here, we're not used to it being 22 degrees at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's cold. I was in shorts, but I did put some pants on. Everything looks really nice on the rail up here as well, no damage or anything. Same thing with our mirror over here, has a little wax on it still. But overall, really, really nice condition. So we do have some light touch up right here. Do have one towards the front of the fender right there. And I'm just gonna kind of walk down. There's not a lot going on here. There is one little spot right there. But outside of that, this side is in fantastic shape. Here's our right rear wheel. It's in great shape. Tires are in fantastic shape. Front tires might be a little bit better off. Might be. There's our frame. Everything looks really good under here. 100% rust free, as I said. TRD sway bar and shock, Bilsteins. Everything looks really nice up here. All right, let's check the roof. Roof's really nice, no damage, crossbars intact. Everything looks good up here. All right, so here's our passenger front door panel. Everything looks really nice on this. No scratch, it's not scratched up, gouged up, anything like that going on. We have our TRD Sport nameplate. That was where I just stood on the roof, for the roof I should say. Jam looks really nice. Sticker looks great. All of our seat plastic and bottom part of the seat doesn't show much wear over here at all. Side of our console where our seat belts look is all nice looking. Everything looks great in here. Your factory harness for the trailer if you wanted it. I do have an owner's manual inside, so there will be one in it. Brand new carpet, factory TRD floor mats. Good looking carpet underneath. So our seat does move forward and it does come back. It does recline and it does come back up. All right, moving along. Right rear door panel is in great shape. Have some minor scratches on the silver trim right there. Very minor though. Everything looks good up here. So the cool thing about these premium package cars is you get leather, you get blind spot monitor, you get rear cross traffic alert, and all that stuff is important. Everything looks really nice back here. This is a very susceptible area when there's a bunch of kids getting in and out that gets messed up, but it looks really good in here. Bottom of our right rear seat doesn't show much wear, nor does the top. Armrest is in great shape. Back of our passenger seat looks really nice. Carpet. We have our little pass through here. Obviously the seats are down, but everything looks good. This car does not have a center console like the Platinums do, which is nice. Cup holders. We are locked, so I'll have to unlock that to be able to mess with that. But it does work. I have already done that before. Look at our console, looks great. We keep moving here. Door panel back here, much like the other side, do have a little light scratches going on right there on that trim. These rear windows are not power. Jam looks really nice. Side of our seats in great shape. I mean, these back seats don't look like they've had any use really. Really well kept. Whoever owned this really took good care of it. That's why you want a one-owner car. Typically, this is how they come. Driver's door panel, much like the others, really good condition. Minor scratches going on the trim right here. And there's our front window coming down and coming up. Driver's kick plate and jam looks really nice. Same thing with our seat plastic here, and the bottom part of the seat is in great shape. Very skinny person, light person that drove this car. Really, really nice. So the seat does come forward, does go back, and it does recline, and it does come back up. All right, so I'm getting in out of the cold. Good Lord. Woo! So the side of our console looks great. Do have the factory storage thingy. But notice all the trim and everything right around here. Look how nice everything looks. This isn't scratched up, gouged up, like lots of them do get. Both of our 12-volt caps are still intact. Really, really nice. Same thing with our trim right all in here. This is a susceptible area, but all looks very, very nice. All right, so the sunroof is tilted up. We're gonna bring that down and we're gonna open it. All right, so rear window. And what you see hanging back there is the third row seat belt, the middle third row seat belt. So I'll have to put that up. You can see our park assist is on and working, traction control button. So climate control. Take this glove off. Yes, that's right. We're gonna put some on my face because I need some on my hands. There we go. So all that does work as it should. Get these gloves off. Heated seats do work. USB aux, everything intact there. You can see we're on the face now. We'll go to the floor, defrost, floor and face. We'll keep it on the floor for now. And we'll bring it down just a notch. Backup camera does work as it should. So here's our navigation. Oop. So there's that. We can zoom in, zoom out. Audio. Here's our sources up here. So you do have your XM, CD, Bluetooth, USB, etc., etc. And what we will do, the radio does work, but I do not want to get copyrighted by YouTube. And I can already hear that there's a song playing, so I'm going to go back to audio. We are going to go here. And there's a song playing. So rest assured the radio does work, but again,
and use Toyota.
There you go. Hopefully they don't copyright me for saying Toyota. So all that does work as it should. I just don't want to get copyrighted and have to redo this video. So and then we go to our home. That's the button I like, or the setting I like, I should say. So our hazards do come on and work, as you see. 29 degrees is what it says it is. Steering wheel all looks really nice. None of this plastic is faded or chipped, or all the buttons are intact, no chipping there. Everything looks really nice. Steering wheel's in great shape. All our shift knob looks really nice. You can see that we do have all our steering wheel controls. This is for your lane keep assist. This is part of the premium package on these TRD Sports. And then that is the distance for the radar cruise control that determines how far you want to stay back of the car in front of you. So one cool thing about this Sequoia, again, going back to kind of what I said about the third row seat, or the power lift gate, not having a power option. None of these had an option for a power tilting or telescoping steering wheel. It's all manual, so you don't have to worry about that, which is huge for me because those are expensive to replace. Same thing with the mirror. You don't have an option for power fold. You do have power mirrors that work, but not power fold. So the mirror does go out, down, up, and coming back to me. We'll go to the right side, down. So we are going, excuse me, down, up, left, and right. All right, and I think that's about it. So we are ready for a drive. Let me engage four-wheel drive. I'm actually gonna spin around here real quick. So I can try to do this while driving. All right, let me put my seatbelt on. Well, you know the rear park assist works because we're coming up on some bushes and it's letting us know. All right, so we're gonna go forward and we are just gonna engage 4 high. You will see 4 high pop up on the left-hand side of the dash on the RPM side. And it'll blink for a minute. Takes a second for it to engage. There you go. It's a solid light. So we are in 4 high. We are going to engage 4 low. And there we are in 4 low. So you do know that 4 low engages, which you want to make sure that you do engage these from time to time because they are electronic. And we will take her for a spin. The glare is going to be awful right now. Turn this, good Lord, have mercy. We're gonna look down, there we go. All right, here we go. We're out of 4-wheel drive and we are on our way. So in this drive, I want to listen for driveline noise, wheel bearing noise, any kind of odd noises that you know, don't sound normal to me. I know that this car does not make any because I drove this car for a couple days after I bought it, and it drives really well. Well, we're gonna have to wait just a second for some traffic to clear, so we'll kind of look around in here. Tons of space. Go. Everything sounds really good. No driveline noise, no odd vibrations. The steering wheel is nice and straight. Not shaking, not doing anything. These tires actually surprisingly ride much better than I thought they would. So we'll come on the brakes, pay attention to the steering wheel. Doesn't move at all. Brakes feel great. Again, this does have great service history. A lot of the routine, regular maintenance has been done on this Sequoia leading up to where we are now. Let's try to spin this around and get on the throttle. These are finished off really nice with black interior. These are the only trim levels other than a TRD Pro that you can get the all black interior on a Sequoia, which if you're asking me on this setup, the dark gray, magnetic gray metallic with the black interior is just a great look. And finished off really nicely. So it does have blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert, as I said, which that's part of the premium package. Those are options you do want. If you've never had those on a vehicle, they are a must. Those two, blind spot and rear cross traffic, especially in something big like this for the rear cross traffic alert. So here we are. So let me show you two other things real quick, and I'm going to brave the elements. So just to check that all the door lock actuators do work, we are going to lock the vehicle. Two ways to tell. If there were any door lock actuators that were bad, you will not get a beep feedback from the key when you lock it. The other way is to walk around and pull the door handles and see if they open. If they open while the car is locked, then you know we got a bad actuator. So we'll show that off first. All right, so we got our beep feedback. You do want to make sure you include the lift gate because it has an actuator. All right, so there's that. So all of our actuators are good, so nothing to worry about there. And this does have aftermarket, if I can get it in view here, remote start. So we will do that. So there's that. So again, guys, this is a 2018 TRD Sport Sequoia premium package, 4-wheel drive, one owner car, been in Georgia since new. Rust-free car, and really a really cool car. Really, overall, a really nice car. It looks really good out here in the sun. This will be on my website, hilsonluxury.com, here in the next couple days. The video will hit YouTube first. If anybody's interested, please feel free to reach out, 678-454-6060, or you can email me at chris@hilsonluxury.com. And as always, guys, I appreciate all the feedback, the comments, all the interaction with you guys. I really enjoy doing these videos for you. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.